Oh, we've got some granola, protein brownies. These are absolutely delicious. I fucking like picked one of these before I go to bed because they kill my cravings, and there's like 23 grams of protein in them. I've got a new gallon of water jug. I used to have one of these, but I lost it, so I got myself one of these back. I'd like to try and drink at least one of these every single day. If I can drink anything more, it's a bonus. Haven't tried this before, high protein chocolate. It's like 19 grams of protein for the whole bar. I'm not gonna eat the whole bar, obviously. It's very high in fats, but it will kill cravings as well. Some fucking omega-3 fish oil, it's good for the brain. And then we've got Power Towers, like they're called. You can actually put your capsules and your powders in these because they do a lot of traveling at the weekends. And then lastly, the holy grail, the almond butter. Just tasted this there a few minutes ago, absolutely delicious. So let's dive straight into the video. Really excited for this one. CrossFit GAA Club, perfect gym here for working out. I'm here with Kernan. First of all, I just want to say to Aaron, thanks very much for showing up. It's a great pleasure to meet you. Watched you over the years, fantastic athlete, and has played and won titles with Armagh and CrossFit Glen. We're going to go through here 5 or 6 different compound movements that you would use in GAA and also I would use between GAA and bodybuilding. So we're going to have a bit of crack. Hope you enjoy the edit. Give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Go down below, go in and hit subscribe if you're brand new. Aaron, thanks very much for coming, and we'll answer a few questions during the video.
Into dust. Into dust. Like the wind is free, like the water's deep. She's a burning rush. If you try to take what is everything, watch it turn her life into dust, into
which is quite interesting to me as well, is who's the toughest club you've faced in Ulster and why?
Any club that has beaten us, I'd say it was the toughest one on that particular day. But some of the best games for me that stand out were Ballinderry 06 and 08 and Scotstown Ulster final in 2015. All great contests, and thankfully from our point of view we came out on top in them all. So whenever you beat a really top team, I think it just adds that bit more to the victory.
Yeah, exactly. Looking over the years, watching them tell, or even being at the game, any team that gets near close to Cross, it's going to be a good game because everyone is expecting Cross to obviously go on, win titles. But whenever a team actually pull up against them, that's whenever the game gets really, really exciting. The last 5 minutes, I remember being in the crowd for that Scotstown game, and there was no atmosphere like it. 2 heavyweights going at it. Obviously, the history between 2 clubs in 2 different eras, even back whenever Scotstown's win titles, Cross win titles now. It was a great game. I always remember that game. Next question I'm going to ask is, who is the best player you played with in the past, club or county?
I don't think I could look any further than Oisin McConville. He's been, for me, the best club footballer I've ever seen, and thankfully I got a chance to play with both club and county.
Yeah, brilliant. And I was lucky enough to have him a manager, as most of you know, and he's great inspiration on what I've done over the last couple of years. Another question here comes on Instagram is, over the years with Armagh strength and conditioning and working with strength and conditioning coaches with CrossFit Glen, is there any main supplements that you've taken? Because I've got a lot of questions over the last couple of weeks and months regarding supplements, and a lot of young teenagers ask me supplements in GAA. My opinion on it is that supplements actually is literally the 0.01% of fitness and training nutrition. So I'm going to ask Aaron, and I'm sure he has something similar that he can say back to it.
No, definitely. I would really try and focus on just my everyday diet. I'm probably lucky that my wife's a dietitian, so therefore, what I get at home and the advice I get is obviously very good. But that's what I really try and focus on, getting the right food in at the right times. If I did need it, maybe a protein shake or something after a tough pitch session or tough championship game, just to try and help get a bit extra protein or something into the body. But literally that's it. It would be my everyday intake that I'd really focus on.
Exactly. Obviously the protein goal, you hit a certain amount of protein goal each day, and whey protein is the only supplement that I would actually recommend to any GA players to make sure they hit their goal. Another question here looking back is, this is a really interesting one because there's so many debates at the minute regarding different rules in GA in this time of the year. So is there any rule in GA that you'd love to bring it into GA, and why?
The big one for me that I would like to see replacing a black card would be a 50-metre penalty. So for a cynical foul anywhere on the pitch, that you would end up, instead of giving someone a black card, you'd be bringing it 50 metres up the field. So whether it happens in the last minute in your own 45, it then brings it into the scoring zone. Right. Or if it happens in the middle of the field and it's brought into 20, 30 yards out, it just means that you're really punishing the team who cynically fouled.
Exactly. So if it's the last minute of a game and it's a quick kick out, and obviously your first instinct or shout over is take them down, and you take them down the half back line, it's going to be brought up to basically the half forward line to be in the scoring opportunity. It's a great idea there if you're watching this, Going to finally finish up this question. All the questions were fantastic. Couldn't answer them all because I don't want to bore you too long. No offence, Aaron. But the last question I'm going to ask, if you're looking back at your 14-year-old self and you had any advice for yourself, what would it be?
I probably was very happy with the upbringing I had at home and football related and all that there, but I just think that young people now, they're at even a much better advantage than what I was at 14 in terms of the advice they have for off-field stuff like our gym stuff, our nutrition, and I'd really be probably just take heed to it. I know the generations these days probably tend to think they know it all, but I was the same whenever I was 14. I thought I knew everything. Times have changed now, but I would definitely say heed the advice that you're getting and the expertise that's available, because in every club across the country you have people who are willing to help, from professional backgrounds now, people who are very knowledgeable. So without doubt, take it on board. Your skills and your ability in the football field obviously is number one, but what you can do off it can definitely help your performance, and more importantly, make sure that you have a hopefully long and healthy injury-free career.
Exactly, like the amount of information you can get online now is ridiculous, and it's actually good quality because it's coming from strength and conditioning coaches on social media. I remember back maybe 6-7 years ago, I'd be up all night, midnight, looking up stuff, and it'd be all bro science, but there's literally that much information now you can find online that's good quality that maybe Aaron wouldn't have had whenever he was 14, 15. So get all the information you can out of the likes of GA footballers and strength and conditioning coaches. So thanks very much for answering them questions. I hope this has helped you viewers at home. If if you have liked the video, go down and like it, and subscribe if you're new for more questions and answers with different footballers. And I hope you're enjoying this edit. We're going to get back into the workout and see you in the next one. Stars like Cleopatra waging wars, a goddess in the human form. The queen of hearts, ruler of stars like Cleopatra waging wars. Alright YouTubes, hope you enjoyed that little edit Owen done. I'll show you Owen in a second. Basically, where do I start? That was meeting Aaron. I was absolutely terrified going in to meet him, to be honest. I've watched him over the years, great footballer, club and county, and just want to thank him so much for taking time out to actually do that with us. I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. I'm going to thank you for watching. This is Owen, okay? I got in touch with Owen over the last couple of weeks about doing edit. He's done edits before. If you need any editing or video work done, I'll put his link in the description box. I'll put his Facebook so you can contact him.
Thanks very much.
We're gonna go home now and basically just try and get that edit up, get the YouTube up for you, and really hope you enjoy it. I've nothing else to say. It was absolutely brilliant. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. There's going to be more inter-county footballers with gym sessions, with Q&As. Thank you for all the questions being asked on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat. That's where everything is released, and that's where I announce everything, and that's where you guys can actually come across everything for the first time. So yeah, whatever. Ricey out of here. Thank you.